course, I know you're supposed to put stuff on your skin to protect it, like that Vaseline. I didn't really have that, so I put a little coconut oil on it, but obviously that didn't really work, and I didn't put enough. The bathtub is a little stained, but not as much as last time. It's on my shirt too. It's a mess. In the sink, oh my gosh, I used a sink in the bathroom that nobody really cares about, in like downstairs, so nobody really goes there. So I've got to clean it, but like no one is gonna really see it. So, but it's bad. It's bad. Anyway, I just hopped on here. I was going to do a color and life update, like do a life update while I colored, but I was indecisive on whether or not I was actually going to film, but I've already started rambling for 2 minutes, so I think this will just be a short little ramble, maybe. Anyway, I know it's been a while since I've posted. There's no like major reason besides my usual procrastination, because I do have one video, or do I have two? Well, okay, I have one video for sure, and then I have one video that is ASMR, but it's a blooper. So I have two, and then, okay, so I filmed another one, but that was a blooper too, because there ended up being no audio, so we're obviously not counting that. But yeah, I've had one filmed for months, I just haven't edited it, so I'm going to do that eventually. So I wanted to do a life update first though. I hope you guys are well. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate it, and thank you for anybody new that has joined. I do see you. Little life update, I guess. I did want to color though when I did it. I like the sound. It kind of sounded like script. So maybe, but I do just enjoy chatting. So you just see my chin though. Well, that's my dog. His name is Pigeon. So I reorganized my room, and oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy. I put my bed against the wall. I have a super small room, super small, and I finally just put my bed against the wall. I didn't really want to do that before because I hate beds against the wall, because I hate making beds that are against the wall. Like, I hate it, but I finally caved, and I have so much more room in here, and I love it. I feel like I'm in a cozy dorm room. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I love it. I feel like I moved. I love it. So that's my cozy little setup I've got going. I got this pillow for my birthday. Maybe I will talk about that eye color. Maybe. I don't know. I still want to do a color and ramble video. But anyway, I had my birthday, and that's my childhood stuffed animal. Anyway, enough of show and tell. But yeah, it says bend and snap. The pillow does. If you have ever seen Legally Blonde, that's what that's from. I thought when I saw this was a pillow, I was like, that's iconic. I need it. And I It's a little cringy, but it's nostalgic. Oh, I also watched The Net. The Net. That's one of my favorite movies. It's a good action movie. I kind of would. That is something I would love to see rebooted. I know a lot of people don't like reboots. This movie is so focused on technology, but it's from the 90s. So I would love to see what they would do with it in modern times, with everything that we have now, because the 90s, like, so different compared to now. So I'd be interested in seeing what they did with that. So I watched that, and then my sister made me a cake. And so basically it was a Friends themed cake, which I've only watched a few episodes of Friends, but the reason I wanted that was because I saw a TikTok that had a quote. I saw a quote that said 25, like your mid-20s are like the beginning seasons of Friends. Like that's how old they are. They're about 25 or so in the first season of Friends, you know, various ages, but they're in their mid-20s. So I realized, like, this is basically I'm on my second season of Friends. Because 25 is the first season, and I'm on my second season, and there's just a lot of life changes in my life. So I do feel like, you know, I'm just beginning. I mean, the first season of my first season of Friends, you know, era was wild. I definitely had a big transformation. So it does feel like I've entered, you know, the early seasons of a TV show. Yeah, it was wild, and now I'm entering. I just feel like I've entered a whole new multiverse. Like that's what it feels. Like I've definitely entered a new era for sure. In life. I'm an aunt now. I never actually said it on this channel, but in my return video, I said there were life changes happening that may affect my being able to film, which it actually hasn't. It's totally been different than I expected. But those big life changes were that I was gonna be an aunt. There was gonna be a baby in the house. So I thought, you know, since my sibling was always going to be here taking care of the baby now, and maybe the baby would be, you know, causing a lot of background noise, but that hasn't been it. It's been pretty different, pretty chill, like the whole thing. And yeah, so I'm an aunt. I mean, I already felt like an aunt to my fur niece, to my cat, my sister's cat, but you know, of course it's different. She's my first human niece, so I love her. But yeah, I never said what the big change was because at the time, like, I wasn't sure. Like, not everybody in the family knew yet, and on the off chance that somebody actually came across this channel in my family and actually recognized me, I hope not, because I don't want to cringe. I don't want anybody knowing about my social media. But even though, you know, but yeah, that's been a major life change, but it hasn't affected me filming. I just have procrastinated. So, but that is just one thing that just has made me feel like I'm in a whole new, definitely a whole new era in my season 2 of Friends. And I did mention in my return video too that I, you know, needed to be getting a job. So still working on that. That's gonna be happening, you know. I'm taking those steps slowly but surely. But I've done other things like way out of my comfort zone, and I'm just finally stepping out into the world. You know, after hiding away not supposed to be burdening you with like my problems and bringing in the negatives, you know. But at the same time, I like to be real, and I like listening to people talk about real things too. But you know, so I did mention in my return video that I was going to therapy. I mentioned that in my last ramble video too. Unfortunately, I'm no longer in therapy. My therapist was no longer doing in-person sessions, and I didn't want to do online. Yeah, and I just never got a new one. I just never got a new one. And I do want to go back to therapy eventually. But yeah, so I don't know how much of that I got. It's a long-winded ramble. But yeah, I'm good. Pretty good. And I just, you know, like I said, I want to start living my life. So getting a job is like the start of that. Yeah, I was supposed to go to bed, but I'm rambling instead. What else has been going on? Oh, I know the last ramble update I talked about what I was reading and watching. I'm not even gonna try to figure out what I said the last video, but like what I was reading. But I will say recently, the last book I finished recently was the newest Hunger Games. Oh my gosh. Probably, like, obviously all of them are brutal, but that one I feel like was the most brutal, and I think the movie is going to be really tough. Like I said, they're all tough. They're all like not good, you know. I mean, they're good, but they're heartbreaking. This one's definitely gonna be like, yeah. I liked it, but definitely more intense. I feel like it's more intense than the others, like some of those scenes. But anyway, enough about that, because that's not relaxing either. But right now I'm reading the second fourth wing book in A Family of Liars, which is the prequel to We Were Liars. I've liked it a lot better than We Were Liars, the book. I like the show. Ironic because the guy that's in the We Were Liars is going to be in the new Hunger Games. I didn't plan that. It's just I watched We Were Liars and then I was like, I want to read the prequel because of, so if you've seen We Were Liars, the show, they're kind of alluding to Family of Liars, which is the prequel. So I'm like, okay, I'm not waiting for, you know, I'm not waiting for a new season that'll take a year. I should just read the book and see what they're talking about. So find out what's going on. So, and then I finally, I don't know, I think I was just in the mood to read Hunger Games, or I don't know, I hadn't read it yet, and I guess because I kept hearing about the movie, and I was like, I should read this, that way I'm, you know, ready. And I own all the Hunger Games books, but I haven't been able to buy the new one, and I wasn't sure if I really wanted to, because I didn't really love the last one enough because I love Edith's story. But yeah, so I've been watching that. I finished Lost. I know I talked about that in my last ramble, and that wasn't my life. That was my life for however many weeks I've been watching it. I finished that, underwhelmed by the ending, but I did love it, and Lost will always hold a special place in my heart, just because of the time that I watched it, and yeah, I say it brought me back to life. But that was a wild time, like, but I did like it. But like I said, yeah, underwhelmed by the ending. I feel like, yeah, didn't like it. I also, this may not make sense, but I accidentally watched the last episode because when I thought I had 2 episodes left, so I'm like, okay, tomorrow I'll be watching the last episode. No. So I ended up watching the last episode, not realizing it was the last episode. And the reason I thought I had 2 was because on Hulu it just had another one that was like an extended cut. So, but yeah, I finished that months ago. I've also, I've been doing more, like I said, I'm in a new era. I just feel like I've lived a lot more life this year than I have been doing. And some of that I feel like is because of my new niece. So, what else? I've also just other things that have been happening in my life that are good things. I hope things are good for you all. Let me know if you're not sleeping, what you've been doing, what you've been reading. Let me know if you've seen Downton Abbey. Yeah, let me know. And if you've had any birthdays, happy birthday to you too. Are there any other September birthdays? What else? My hands are shaking because I'm holding the phone up. Watch me not even post this. Let's see, I'm looking around for any reminders of what maybe I wanted to chat about. I guess now I won't have anything to talk about if I do a color and ramble. I mean, I did say I already talked about my birthday though. I ended up just talking about it anyway. What else? I guess I'll go. I think this is a pretty long ramble, so that's my life update. I mean, besides becoming an aunt, like an actual aunt to a human niece instead of just a cat. My life, I mean, there's been nothing like major, and nothing keeping me from filming. Like, I'm just a procrastinator. But I give fair warning because I do say at the end of my video, inconsistent uploads. And I'm just doing this for fun. I need to remind myself it's for fun. It's not a chore. It's for fun because I do like to do it. I like creating, and when I watch ASMR, when I watch other ASMR artists, it's still ASMR. It's just a blooper because you'll see, I totally messed up. I'm a little ditzy sometimes, a little ditzy. So yeah, they were filmed on two separate days. And then, well, the other video that I created and didn't upload because there was no audio was a microphone testing video, so I still need to try my microphones out. They're mini microphones. It's gonna clip here. Yeah, no audio. That was so annoying because I tested them. Because I actually have a video, a short, that I still haven't uploaded, of me testing the mini microphone, and it worked. And so then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a long video and do like triggers and stuff. And then at the end, no audio. So I guess it disconnected or something like that. I was like, oh, no way. What else? I guess that's it. When I was talking about how when I watch ASMR videos, it makes me want to create my own. I just realized maybe that's what I'll do when I color and ramble. I can talk about ASMR videos that I love and ASMR artists that I've been watching. So I've seen others do that. So maybe I'll do that too. That's my life update. I've been living life step by step, slowly at a snail's pace, trying my best. Now I'm an aunt, still taking care of my pets, my cats, procrastinating, thinking about doing stuff but not doing it, but still thinking about it and planning it and making schedules and charts for fun. Organizing my room and cleaning laundry, being outside, and like I said, I have a fairy garden, so that's been fun. Spending time with family, watching movies, watching Downton Abbey, watching various other shows, reading, making iced coffees, homemade iced coffees. That was in I bought a Buffy cup, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, because I love her. That was in my little microphone video, but I had a birthday, bittersweet birthday. It's like, I don't want to get older, because time goes by way too fast. It goes by way too fast, and also I want to go back. Like, my sister was just talking about that today, she remembers me turning the age she's turning, and so I think she's also realizing, whoa, because she sees me, and it's how fast that went by, so she's gonna be the age I am now in a blink of an eye. It's no, it's going by way too fast. Time really does fly, especially, I feel like after you leave high school. I think in high school is when you start to see it really going by, but then after high school, I think it zooms by way faster too. And I was thinking, when you're a kid, time, I think it's because you don't really have a concept of time. Time's just different as a kid. I mean, at least for me, I know, some people may be different, but I know when I was a kid, I really had no concept of time. I remember even being 5 years old and being confused as to why some days of the week I didn't go to school, and now, of course, when I got older, I realized, oh, it was the weekend, that's why. But anyway, I guess I'll go now. I should really go to sleep now, and I probably just totally ran up my storage, so I'm going to be frustrated with that, but we'll see. Maybe I'll actually upload this. I swear I keep hearing people walk by. Anyway, I don't know what they would do if they just walked by my room. Somebody's down. Okay, so if somebody was awake, let me go back to bed. So, as I was saying, yeah, it would be this were somebody else, I'd be like, don't have shame, don't cringe, do what you want to do. If anybody judges you, then that's their problem. But I still get cringe. Like, I know my family, I just get shy and cringy if someone sees me filming. It's like stage fright. I've been thinking about doing a vlog, ASMR style, because I saw Soft ASMR. She did, like, I think she did a nail vlog, but I think she also did, I don't know if it was a normal vlog, I think she did, but anyway, I saw her vlogging in ASMR, and I've seen others do it too, and yeah, I thought that would be fun, so I might just do a little short first, if anybody is interested. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll post this, but maybe not. I might decide I don't like it, or I might listen back and the audio is bad. Like, I hope I'm not been covering up the microphone on this phone. I don't think so. I might decide that it's too close up. It is too close up. It's too close up. I might decide for a dark screen, but I don't know. I don't really like to make dark screen videos. I feel like people don't like them, especially. I feel like people don't like them, especially with the rambling. But maybe they do. Let me know. When you listen to ASMR rambles, do you like seeing nothing on the screen? Like, for me, I guess it wouldn't really matter because I don't look at it anyway if I'm falling asleep. But at the same time, I do like a person there. Like, I don't know. Let me know, because it's not like I don't show my face, so not really. So it's different anyway. Like, I think I'm going to finally go. I need to get to bed. I need to go to sleep and stop staying up until 5 a.m. Not good. Yeah, at least not good for me. I mean, I know there's night owls, and I am a night owl, you know. But for the life that I want to live, I just can't be staying up till 5 a.m. That's not currently what I want in my life. So, gotta get back on a schedule. Thank you so much for watching, listening. Thank you so much for listening. If you are awake still, I mean, hopefully I did bore you to sleep. Hopefully you're asleep. But if for some reason you're not, or maybe you just put this on for comfort, like I do, I love, I'll put it on if I need some comfort. Just someone talking in the background. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up so I know. And if you are interested in keeping up with me and my inconsistent uploads, very inconsistent, consider subscribing, so you can keep up with me on the rare occasion I do upload. It's kind of fun. It's like a surprise, I might upload once a week, might upload once a month, upload every 6 months. That's kind of what I do, upload every 6 months. I think the last upload was in May. I think it was May, maybe June. I think the ramble video I did was it had to be April, end of April. I don't know. I need to go to bed, so I need to go to sleep. I want to do one of those videos of like doing triggers that I hate, because that's actually one of them. I do not like the trigger word sleep repeatedly. It's okay if it's like once or 3 times, but more than that I don't like. And I don't like sleepy. No, don't 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes of rambling. So, if you're not asleep yet, and you're trying to get to sleep, I hope you can go to sleep really soon and get really good sleep. Check out my playlists of my recommendations of other ASMR artists. You know, maybe you'll find something there that you like. If this video didn't help you,